Alright, what's happening, fam? L.A.R moving, still moving. I'm still watching football. Don't get it twisted. Um, you're not from the hood, okay? Quit it. Stop it. Pump your brakes. Chill. Slow down. Quit. Forget it. Stop fronting. um, reason I'm saying that is I was watching some blogs, and sometimes we read the comments. You know, I've noticed a lot of people can comment on a person's upbringing and not actually be from that kind of upbringing. I bring up hood because okay, I'm from the hood. So when I hear people or see people talking about it or read people's comments about it, and I'm looking at them like, you're not from the hood. So how do you know what you're talking about? Here's the thing. I'm not from the country club. Can't tell you about the country club. I'm not from a rural part of the country. Can't tell you about a rural part of the country. I'm not from the West. I can't tell you about nothing that goes on in the West. I'm not from Canada. Can't tell you shit about what goes on in Canada. The reason I'm saying all that to say this. Just because you see some shit on TV don't make you a fucking scholar at it. Those people in those hoods, they act like this, and that. How you know? I seen it on TV. Seriously? I saw it on the BET music video. Seriously? Let me explain something to you. If you're not in the hood, if you're not from the hood, if you've never been to the hood, if you don't have family in the hood, if you don't have any dealings with the hood, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. That's just reality. I used to tell people this comment all the time. A shark, a parrot can't tell a shark nothing about swimming. And it's the same scenario. People are parrots out here trying to talk to the shark about swimming. You don't know what people do in the hood. Now, here's the question. If you know about the hood so much, how come you don't know about the good things that go on in the hood? Never crossed your mind? Or was that wasn't on the wire, right? You didn't see that. Mm. How come you don't know about all the fun the kids have when they're in the hood? Didn't quite see that in the Young Jeezy video? Yeah, I think so. How come the murder rate is so high in the hood? Hmm. So they're all animals. Oh. So there's shootouts all the time. Yeah, there's a lot of shootouts. Well, when I was coming up, there was a lot of shootouts. But there's a lot more going on than shootouts. You know, so for me, it's like, if you're going to talk about it as if you know what's going on. You know, talk about penny candy. Talk about it. Talk about the little, the little barrel cups, the little Kool-Aid cups that you buy for a quarter and flip, squeeze them and flip over and bite them. Talk about that. Talk about the lady or the guy that used to sell candy out the back of the house. Talk about that. Talk about the Italian icy guy. Talk about that. You know, talk about playing snatch. When you throw the tennis ball against the side of a building, you try to see who jumps up so high to snag it. Talk about that. Talk about playing football in the winter, in the rain, or in the hot summer, and maybe in the street or in the park. Talk about that. Talk about playing basketball with no nets on the goal. Talk about that. You know, talk about I don't know hide and seek. Talk about that. Talk about being a little kid, taking $4 and going to a little fast food joint and getting about 30 pounds of food, and you can't get that shit nowhere else. Talk about that. Talk about other things. Let me see if you really from the hood. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not, and you making comments, you don't know what you're talking about, then shut up. I can't tell you anything about the golf course being in the back of my house. I can't talk about that. So I'm not gonna act like I can. So if you ain't from the hood, don't talk like you from the hood or been around the hood, because you haven't. Shut up. Listen to somebody who's from there.